Imagine waking up in a city filled with life. Markets bustling, streets echoing with footsteps, voices rising like a symphony of civilization. And then, silence. Overnight, the entire population gone. Buildings left to crumble, temples swallowed by jungle, rivers reclaiming once mighty streets. Whole civilizations erased, as if they never existed. History tells us civilizations rise and fall. But what about those that simply vanished? Cities so advanced, so powerful, they should have endured, but instead disappeared, leaving behind only fragments of stone and riddles that haunt us to this day. The Maya civilization was an advanced Mesoamerican society that existed from antiquity until the Spanish conquest in the 16th century. Known for its sophisticated writing system, mathematics, astronomy, and impressive architecture, including large city-states and temple pyramids. The civilization's classic period, from 250 to 900 AD, saw significant advancements and population growth before a decline marked by the abandonment of major cities. Today, over 7 million Maya people live in the region, preserving their cultural traditions and languages. The Maya developed the only known complete writing system in the pre-Columbian Americas, using hieroglyphs, along with advanced concepts in mathematics and astronomy, including the invention of the concept of zero and an accurate calendar system. They built large urban centers with magnificent public works, including temple pyramids, palaces, and plazas. Corn was a central crop, and advanced agricultural practices supported their growing populations. Maya civilization was organized into numerous independent city-states, such as Tikal, Palenque, and Chichen Itza. The Maya transitioned from nomadic lifestyles to settled agricultural villages, laying the foundation for later urban centers. The civilization reached its peak with flourishing city-states and significant achievements in art, science, and architecture. Many major classic Maya cities declined and were abandoned around 900 AD. However, Maya communities continued to thrive in other areas, such as the Yucatan Peninsula, until the arrival of the Spanish. Millions of Maya descendants continue to live in the original Maya region of Mesoamerica, speaking many of the approximately 30 Mayan languages and maintaining their cultural practices. Today, vast restored cities with their impressive temple pyramids serve as major archaeological sites and tourist destinations. Imagine an entire people abandoning their cities overnight, not because they had to, but because they chose to. What could drive such a decision? What secret did the Maya know that we do not? The jungle keeps its secrets well, but every discovery raises a chilling thought. Perhaps the Maya didn't collapse. Perhaps they walked into the shadows of history because they knew something was coming. Atlantis is a legendary island civilization, first described by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias. The myth details a powerful but corrupt island society that was ultimately destroyed and sank into the sea due to a cataclysmic event. While the story is widely considered a philosophical allegory, it has sparked centuries of debate and speculation about Atlantis's historical existence and potential locations. From the Aegean Sea to the Mid-Atlantic, the story of Atlantis comes from the writings of Plato, who presented it as a cautionary tale about the dangers of hubris and corruption. Plato described Atlantis as a powerful island kingdom located in the Atlantic Ocean, beyond the Pillars of Hercules. The island featured a unique design of concentric rings of land and water, with a grand palace at its center. According to Plato, the Atlanteans were initially virtuous and prosperous, but became corrupt and expansionist. They were ultimately defeated by ancient Athenian forces and then destroyed by earthquakes and tsunamis, sinking beneath the waves. For Plato, the myth of Atlantis served as a means to illustrate his philosophical and political ideas, showing the contrast between an ideal society and a corrupt one. Over time, the story evolved, and modern interpretations have romanticized Atlantis as a scientifically advanced civilization, or even a real historical place that was lost. Although geologists are certain there was no large island in the Atlantic at the location described by Plato, the myth's appeal has led to various theories about its true location. These theories range from plausible events, like the volcanic eruption of the island of Thera, Santorini, to more dubious locations, such as beneath Antarctic ice. The legend of Atlantis continues to capture the imagination and has become a significant cultural reference point in literature, film, and popular culture. While the existence of a physical Atlantis remains unproven, the legend serves as a powerful and enduring symbol, highlighting the cyclical nature of civilization, the dangers of moral decay, and humanity's enduring fascination with lost worlds. But here's the unnerving part. Atlantis may not be a single city. It may be a pattern, a warning repeated throughout history. Advanced civilizations destroyed by forces of nature so powerful, survival itself became a myth. If Atlantis was real once, how many times has it been real again? Cahokia thrived as a major Mississippian culture urban center, flourishing from about 700 to 1400 CE near present-day St. Louis, Missouri. Its population, estimated to be as high as 20,000 or more at its peak around 1100 CE, built monumental mounds, including Monk's Mound, and developed complex agricultural and trade networks across North America. The city eventually declined and was abandoned by 1350 to 1400 CE, with reasons for its decline a topic of ongoing research, though environmental factors and social issues are likely contributors. It was North America's most influential pre-contact settlement, a complex city with a central plaza, a large population, and widespread influence. The city is known for its numerous earthen mounds, with Monk's Mound being the largest prehistoric structure in North America. Cahokians were skilled farmers and developed sophisticated techniques, growing corn and other crops from the Eastern Agricultural Complex, which supported the large population. An extensive trade network connected Cahokia with regions from the Great Lakes to the Gulf Coast, promoting the spread of culture and innovation. The city was a complex society with a powerful elite and a hierarchical structure, indicated by the large-scale mound construction and evidence of large feasts. By the 13th century, Cahokia began to decline, and it was largely abandoned by 1350 to 1400 CE. While a prolonged drought was once thought to be the cause, newer research suggests it was a more complex situation. Factors contributing to the decline likely included environmental changes, potential resource depletion, social struggles, political issues, and possibly conflict. The ruins of Cahokia are preserved at the Cahokia Mound State Historic Site in Collinsville, Illinois. Its rise and fall continue to challenge traditional perceptions of Native Americans and their sophisticated civilizations before European contact. Today, most Americans don't even know this city existed. A metropolis greater than medieval Europe, erased not just from the land, but from memory. And that's the real mystery. Why do we forget? Why does history bury the stories of the cities it cannot explain? The Indus Valley civilization was a Bronze Age urban culture, circa 3,300 to 1,300 BCE, that flourished in the northwestern Indian subcontinent. Known for its sophisticated urban planning, advanced sanitation systems, and widespread standardization, key cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro featured grid-patterned streets, developed water management, and standardized weights and measures, suggesting a highly organized society. While its exact decline remains debated, climate change and shifts in river systems are considered major factors. Cities like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa were meticulously planned with straight, grid-like streets and buildings constructed with standardized bricks. A remarkable feature was the advanced public and private sanitation systems, including covered sewers, drainage systems, and private toilets. The Great Bath at Mohenjo-Daro suggests communal bathing, while cities had well-managed water supplies, and even the world's first dockyard at Lothal. The widespread use of standardized weights and measures, along with similar cultural artifacts like seals, across a vast geographical area, points to a strong, centralized system of governance. The civilization had a thriving economy based on agriculture, wheat, barley, and a sophisticated craft industry, producing pottery, jewelry, and intricate figurines. Unlike other ancient civilizations, there is no evidence of great palaces or royal tombs, suggesting a different form of governance, possibly ruled by priest-kings or a council. Though more research is needed, the civilization existed from 3,300 BCE to 1,300 BCE, with its mature phase between 2,600 BCE and 1,900 BCE. The civilization covered a vast area, extending from northeast Afghanistan through modern-day Pakistan and into northwest India, making it one of the largest ancient civilizations. Climate shifts around 1800 BCE, leading to increased dryness and a shift in monsoon patterns, significantly impacted agricultural yields. River system changes. The drying up of the Ghaggar-Hakra river system also led to the loss of fertile agricultural land. While urban civilization declined in the northwest, cultural elements of the Indus civilization may have persisted in different forms in other parts of India. And here's the question nobody can answer. Did the Indus people truly vanish? Or did they walk silently into history, blending with other cultures so completely that we no longer recognize them? A city that disappears without a trace is more than a mystery. It's a warning. If an entire civilization this advanced could vanish, what does that say about us? Buried beneath the soil of Turkey lies Göbekli Tepe, one of the most mysterious sights on Earth. Carved stones rising 20 feet tall, arranged in circles, decorated with strange symbols. And here's the twist. It's over 12,000 years old. That's 7,000 years before the pyramids. Older than agriculture. Older than any known city. According to history books, civilizations weren't supposed to exist then. And yet, Göbekli Tepe stands as undeniable proof that they did. Who built it? How did they carve, move, and arrange stones weighing tons, without metal tools, wheels, or farming? And the strangest question of all, why was it buried? Archaeologists found it intentionally covered with earth, as if the builders wanted it hidden. This discovery shattered the timeline of human history. It suggests advanced societies existed far earlier than we believed. But if that's true, what other civilizations, what other cities are still buried, waiting to be found? And if history has been wrong once, how much of our past do we really know at all?